Greetings, tribe member. You're phenomenal. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. And you'll notice I'm wearing some green and red in order to be festive. And I happen to be jacked up on coffee, listening to a little ZZ Top and Van Halen. So what I did with this week's video was a speed blaster where I just went through every exercise very quickly doing a couple reps. Now that's not how you're going to do it. Just refer to your sheet. And this week you get lots of rests as well in between your exercises. Got some unique activation that's coming up here in Workout A. And we'll just get started with that right away. So what you're going to notice is I am biting my tongue and loosely jumping up and down, 10 times one side, 10 times the other. This helps to activate your central nervous system through reflex inhibition and loosen up all your joints. Now we're doing the muscle rubs and taps, and I'm going through kind of with a flat fist and doing a few rubs and taps on pecs and delts and tris and bis, and down the line you'll just kind of follow along. And this also is inputting a high degree of various sensation into the body, which tends to activate the ability for us to recruit and contract our muscles. So as silly as it looks, there's actually some science behind this voodoo woo-woo foo-foo. When you get to the lower extremities, you can use both hands, and so it goes a little bit more quickly. And I think you'll find this interesting, if not very effective, at just looking at another way to warm up. You know, sometimes we do all these fancy exercises, and other times we have these opportunities. Okay, jumping right in now, bam, to Workout A. This involves a couple of paired exercises. We're going to do the renegade row and the push-up. There's a little hiccup there, but a renegade row, you go from that plank position, pull one arm up, then the other, then rep out a push-up. It's tasty, it's zesty, and good challenge, good upper body strength, good core work, all at the same time. So renegade row and push-up combo. I'm loving it. And then from there, I'm going to use a sandbag to do a thruster, but again, you can use anything you like. The thruster's that full front squat with the overhead press finish, and very piston-like motion. Again, just giving you a couple of reps, but you'll be doing fives of each exercise in this round. Then over to the pull-up bar, banging out a couple of reps on the pull-ups, again shooting for 5, trying to go with no assistance this week if you can, but if you need to use some, not a worry. Next up is our first KPI test, and this is the slow motion flamingo or forward tip and touch exercise, trying to keep fairly straight legs and back as you do that and record your reps. Hopefully one side will be just as good as the other, although that's not always the case. Okay, here we are at Workout B, and I happen to have a racquetball here. Any bouncy ball works. This is the plyo step and jump catch. So what you do is you just toss the ball out there, and then in a little bit of a diagonal, you move that outside foot backwards and then spring, catch the ball in the air before you land on that second bounce. So it's fun. That's cool. That's definitely an agility, brings in a little hand-eye coordination as well as timing. And as a functional tribal beast, you'll have fun with that, probably no problem at all. Now, double up your band tubing, put it around your ankles, strap it, use a carabiner, and then the banded monster walks. Going to do about 50 feet of those, any direction, any way. Check out the monster face as well. Okay, that's your activation or warm-up sequence for Workout B, and then we get right into this series of jumps plus reps. And so there's actually going to be 3 jumps and 10 reps of the exercises. I'm going to show you singles. So that's the box jump. You can do it approach style as I did or otherwise, but just jump up and land on the box. Then you pick out a pair of light dumbbells and do some lateral raises, dumbbell lateral raises for the shoulders, and find the path of motion that works best for you. From there, you'll go to the next jump. And I'm just checking to see what that was. Okay, so this one's called the depth drop or depth drop and stick. So you just step off and land, and you can use any height. If that height that I'm using looks a bit scary, go lower, and if it looks wimpy, go higher. Okay, from there, then you'll have your tubing anchored anywhere, doorknob, piece of equipment, etc. And you're going to do the row with the tubing. We've done this before. Just a nice working on that pull pattern. And then you're going to get ready for your next jump, which is actually technically called a depth jump because you step off and hit the ground and then you explode rapidly. That's a plyometric exercise working on the amortization phase of muscle contraction. Okay, then you're going to go to the giant swings with the med ball, again, or any other object that you find suitable to do this with. Ringing that bell, nice power. And the next exercise that we will demonstrate is going to be a tuck jump. And so tuck jump, I just did a couple of those, show you, you spring up and then suck up the feet up under. And then you're going to hit a barbell curl if you have a barbell. If not, you can use your tubing or dumbbells, even a sandbag, whatever you've got to do that curl. Then from there, we're going to do some pogo jumps. And so the pogo jump, it's a little bit more violent than a jump rope. You're trying to get a little more height out of it. And then you go to your tubing, could be anchored on your pull-up bar like mine is, and you're working on the triceps extension, thusly. So once you get through with all of those workouts, then you've got your second KPI test of the week, and this one is to use any unstable base that you may have available. I happen to have a balance disc, but you can use a couch cushion or anything else. Achieve one leg balance and try to hold that as long as you can, shooting for 10 seconds and doing 3 trials each. Workout C, just 30 minutes, low, slow cardio mojo, level 1 easy with a little breath work. Enjoy this week, guys. You're amazing.